So X Leads has free skip tracing. You have 1,000 free skip traces when you sign up for a free trial at xleads.com. Everybody knows that. But what should I do with those 1,000 free skip traces? Well, obviously, the biggest ones, take all that information and go cold call and text these leads. That's kind of the main point and why most people take us up on that offer at X Leads, because they wanted 1,000 free phone numbers. That's super expensive and super difficult to do. But when you go here to X Leads and get 1,000 free skips, it also comes with 1,000 free emails. Now, what I want to do today is show you exactly how you could start email blasting 1,000 emails a day completely for free. That's right, $0 at all. You can start sending out emails, thousands and thousands a day, completely for free. Specifically today, I'm going to show you how to send 30,000 emails a month, completely 100% for free. The best hack I could probably tell you about this is you're basically sending emails through a Google Sheet. So you put an email in the sheet, you put the information, and boom, you can send emails. Now, I prefer if you send offers on the emails because that's the most lucrative opportunity. And that's the opportunity we're going to share with you exactly for free. So without further ado, let's get in this and let's share how to do this. Now, the first step obviously here is to go to xleads.com. Click 7-day free trial. Choose if you want the monthly or the annual plan. So if you just want to get a monthly basic, you click here, get your 7-day free trial and 1,000 free skip traces. They're going to be in here and you're going to get free access to X Leads. I would go to property leads. And what I would prefer to do, like if I was a betting man, what I'd tell you to do is I would go inside of freewholesaling.com, obviously freewholesaling.com, my free wholesaling course. Also, our X Leads course is also in here. And I would go to classroom. Then I would go all the way here to marketing. And I would scroll down here to how to instantly download government lists. And then I'd pop open my government list spreadsheet, basically sharing all the government lists around the entire country and how you can pull them absolutely for free. So if you want, for example, the probate list in Palm Beach County, Florida, I'd click here, I'd pull that information, then go back here. You see where it says upload CSV. Click that and you're going to be able to upload all that information. And then what's going to spit out is the skip traces. Now, you can also just go to Palm Beach County right here and just manually pull the list. So definitely up to you which one you want to do. But if we search this here, we can go in here, then we can go filter out even more. And then that's also a good one. We can actually just manually go out here and pull a list. And then the lead's going to be here. You just press download, export the leads, make sure lead trace is included. That is probably the most important thing here. Make sure lead trace is included. Once that's included, I would add valuations, property data, and some other information, and then just export the leads. Then from there, we're gonna have all these skip trace records downloaded right there. Now, it takes some time because it is live skip tracing. So if you do wanna see the status of your skip tracing, you're just gonna go to exports here, and it should say pending, and eventually it'll be done, and you can download right here in the exports tab. Now, the real question is, okay, Zach, well, how do I start email blasting these sellers? Now, email blasting is completely new. Like, this is like one of my first videos I'm talking about it. I did do a live stream about a month ago talking about it, but we want to talk a little more in depth and really show like a full 4K video of how to do it the correct way. Now, if you go to freewholesaling.com, obviously I have a brand new course in there called the Email Offer Generator. And this course is absolutely insane, but you're basically sending offers through email. And we're not doing, the regular emails that you're used to with motivated sellers. If you go to YouTube and search how to blast emails out to motivated sellers, you're really not going to see much or really anything at all. And it might seem a little weird, like, why is there no emails about sending offers out? Like that's kind of awkward. That's kind of weird. The main reason this has not been done before is because skip tracing is super expensive. And until today, pretty much, you cannot get 1,000 free skip traces at all. And the main reason why you can't get 1,000 free skip traces is no software has it except for X Leads. And even if you use other softwares, right, you might get 5,000 or 6,000 skip traces included on the plan. They're like $150 a month. For $97 a month, you get 15,000, all the way up to 25,000 on the Pro plan and 60,000 on the X plan. So to go even crazier on here, I would just go inside the course here to my email offer generator. And I do have a main video walkthrough, but what I want you to do is just use this one. And all I want you to do is download my EOG spreadsheet. So EOG does stand for the Email Offer Generator. And the main point of the Email Offer Generator system is so you can actually go out here and start making this email offer generating yourself. Now, again, this is a completely brand new, never before seen type of email generating motivated seller system. I could probably sell you some crazy, insane, stupid course on it. But guys, come on, you know I'm going to do it for free. So to go and take advantage of this, you're going to click here first to developers, and we're going to go create this developer script straight from Google itself. So Google actually made this. This is created from Google. Their developers actually made this thing where we could basically do a mail merge with emails. Now, I know you probably don't speak tech nerd. So what this means is you put all the emails on the spreadsheet, you click a button, every email in that spreadsheet is going to be sent an email from you from your Gmail account. So you're basically blasting out from Gmail. Now, let's take this back a second. Zach, do I need a Gmail account to do this? Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, you got a Gmail account, duh! So it's actually pretty dang simple to do. And I probably would bet you have multiple Gmail accounts. I mean, I think I have like 15 of them. And the rule here on Gmail is you cannot send more than 500 Gmail emails per day. Gmail, yeah, right? And that means if you have, I don't know, do the math here, 10 Gmail accounts, you can send 5,000 emails a day. What gets even crazier is 5,000 emails a day times 30 is 150,000 emails. Could you imagine if you sent 150,000 emails out? What could that do for your business? Like, would you get response rates? Well, if you did hey, this is Zach and I'm looking to buy your property for cash, bro, like it ain't gonna work. But if you email an offer to somebody, like, hey, here's your cash offer, that could do pretty dang good. Like, it's kind of juicy. Well, how do you do this? Well, let me show exactly my entire system, and I'm just gonna unveil the curtains of this today right here. Now, I do wanna make this very, very clear. This is on YouTube. And this video might be taken down. So we are going to do an unedited version inside of freewholesaling.com on this too. But pretty much you can do is you just go through this whole spreadsheet right here, and it's pretty self-explanatory. Give a shout out to my boy Martin here for creating this. Let's walk this through way easier because I kind of made this pretty simple inside of the email generating system course, right? So you can use this spreadsheet for it. But honestly, I just want you to do it your own. So what I want you to do is go here and click make a copy. So we're going to click make a copy here. It's going to say this function will also be copied. Just say yes, make a copy. Now what it's going to do is create this mail merge copy spreadsheet for you. Now it's going to look something like this, which is not bad, but we're going to have to tweak this for ourselves and make it something that is wholesaling friendly. So we're going to change this to Zach's email offer generator. And I want to make this very clear. If you have a software that also has free unlimited skip tracing that's not XLeads, like you're more than happy to do it, right? Because you might get 10,000 exports per month times 12, that's 120,000 emails you might have on your Google Drive. You got a lot of emails to be sending out. And no software has this because only Google has the capability of doing this and it's completely for free. Again, this is something the wholesaling game has never seen before. We go here and we got to change some things, but keep things the same. So specifically in this spreadsheet, we have to, this is a rule, we have to keep recipient and email sent the same. Anything else can be changed. So first name, last name, I do not really care about last name at all. To be honest with you, I'm going to keep it just to be nice. And recipient's going to stay the same here. We can delete this information too. Description, this is where we're going to change some things. Now, you can do this whatever way you want. Now, what I would do in a perfect world would be, I would call this property address, and I will call this OC for offer code. The thing I've always found is if I write offer, the emails never work at all. And I know that sounds really awkward and weird, but I'm telling you, like it's very weird. If I change this to offer, it won't work at all. And then discount amount, I don't really care about that. So we can delete it if you want, really up to you. What I would probably write here is X leads AVM. And what that stands for is their valuation model of how much they think the property is worth. Now you might be like, Zach, why in the world are you doing this? Well, what you should do is in another spreadsheet here, you should have all your properties when you pull this from X leads. And you're just going to kind of copy all of them and then paste them in here. Now, the reason is the algorithms, I don't want to kind of trigger them on this with when it's looking at personal data, so I can't really put much here. But I'll put this one here. I'll put flipwithrick@gmail on here, .com, and we'll do flipwithrick+1@gmail.com. All right, that should work there. Property address, 568, house triangle. Now, I would put 568 like Chester Square, but remember, if this shows up as an address on YouTube, it gets, so I can't do that. So I'm putting just a fake property address on there because you just got to know with the algorithm, I can't really do that. And OC again is going to be our offer calculated. And then X leads AVM, we can keep that. So for example here, if this property address is worth, let's say according to X leads, $125,000, And this next one is, let's just do another random one. We'll just do 658. And this one's worth 75,000. So now we know exactly what XLeads thinks this house is worth. Now, kind of going back here, what we're going to do is we are going to create an offer. The point is we want to send a cash offer out to the motivated seller here. Now, when I'm sending an offer, you want an offer that looks like it's high enough where the person's actually going to call you, but you don't want it to be too low where they'll never call you, or too high where it's like, well, that's like over retail, that's ridiculous. This is kind of a marketing ploy. The point here is just to get a conversation. Remember, we want to send like 40,000 emails every single month for free. And the point is to convert these emails into motivated sellers calling our phone without spending any money. Now, how do you do this the right way? Well, you want to get the perfect mix. What I have always found is if you do at least an offer about 83% of what the property is actually worth, it's high enough where the seller will want to call you, but not too low where it's like, oh, you're lowballing. The amount of motivated sellers that are just going to kind of be like a tire kicker, not doing much or not actually interested, or they're like retail people, they usually will never take 17% below what the property is actually worth. Most of them that I've personally seen will only take 10% at most. So 17 will get rid of those tire kickers, and you got to kind of work your way out the other end, but it's just here to get a call. There's going to be an email that looks so unique, no other wholesaler will ever deal with it. And the cool part is, if you're watching this video or you're in freewheeling.com, you're pretty much the only person doing a system like this. This is all hidden. No other wholesaling YouTuber influencer is doing anything like this. And we're going to keep it like that till they all start copying me. They're going to call this like the generating system of awesome and sell it to you for $10,000 and show you how to do this for free. Guys, I'm just literally showing you how to do this for free. And everyone's going to copy what I do, but who cares? And how we do this is you want to make sure the offer is not like a regular amount. So like, for example, if I did equals that, multiply it by 0.83, you get 103,750, which is good. But I have found even more calls via email and more leads and deals, which a person calls you when it's calculated to the penny, like, wow, this guy actually did his homework and gave me a legitimate offer. This is actually another big secret I found. Now, how do you do this? Well, pretty much all you got to do here is you go here to equals, you take the XLeads AVM, you multiply it by times 0.8319876777, blah, 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 blah. You just put a bunch of stupid numbers in there. And guess what? You have an offer calculated to the penny. Come on, think about that. That's so cool. And basically you do from there is you just drag this down here and boom, now you have an offer calculated exactly to the penny. Now, you might ask yourself, okay, well, what's the next step for here? We actually have to create the email template. Now, don't get stressed and feel like, oh my gosh, guys, it's all in the course here, right? So we're going to go here and we're going to go through email template and we're just going to copy exactly this template word for word. And what we're going to do is go to Gmail and just create a draft. Now, again, if I'm really confusing you, please go slow and rewind this a couple times. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to go to compose and now compose a draft. So let's kind of make this bigger and show you exactly how to do it the right way. Now, I'm just going to paste in all my information here. And this one's just a very generic one I'm giving to everyone in the email offer generator course here. And pretty much it's pretty simple here, right? So what we're going to do here is we're going to do first name here. Now, you got to remember where these double bracket what the squiggly lines, but these little squigglies, right? So if you know where the P button is, to the right on your keyboard, you shift and do that. So again, really quick so everyone knows, like, this is like the regular bracket. This is like the squiggly. Okay, I'm just calling it squiggly. Guys, I'm a wholesaler, not a coder nerd. So, you know, I just do what makes money. Okay, so right here in this bracket is where you want to make sure it is the same exact word. So this is first name. I would copy that, reformat it like that, and just paste it there. Okay, perfect. Now you just have to change it up because sometimes the words are a little weird. So I'm offering you property address for your place. So property address was my other old format where it was the actual offer. So offer here is going to be OC. So what we're going to do is just use OC. So we're going to copy that and put that where offer should be. So the offer should be right here. So it's bracket OC for your place at Addie's address. So let's go change address here to is property address. So that's actually pretty simple, right? And we're going to change it to here. Awesome. Thanks for reaching out to Coastal Cash Homes. I promise you a number quick, and here it is. So the reason why I made it like this is I'm legit assuming and pretending like the seller reached out to me and my company and requested a cash offer on the property, which obviously they didn't, but guess what? I'm assuming it, and now they're going to call me back. First, I have an offer calculated to the penny. They feel bad. They're like, this guy spent a lot of time, and did I reach out about selling my house? Now, the only people calling you are people that are actually interested, pretty much. That's pretty cool. And again, this is just, hey, we'll close in 7 days. You guys can steal the script. I'd probably use AI to shift it up a little bit and change it. But again, the main point is to get a call. So call ASAP, offer is good for 7 days. Phone number, name, right? That's very important here. And I think this is all working here. Now, what we're going to do is tweak the subject line here. Now, my personal favorite one is your cash offer is here. That's pretty dang good. But I like your cash offer is here. So let me show you what this is. So basically, I'm going to put your cash offers here. Now, what I'm going to do here is we're going to do squiggly, and cash offers OC, right? So we're going to do OC, squiggly, and then we're going to use first name on here too. Now, you might not know this. This is from a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People, but the most beautiful word in the English language is somebody's name. And if I put your $567,000, 347 cent offers here, Zach, or here, William, you're gonna be like, my name, cash offer, customized? Great. And not a lot of emails that are spam are ever done like this. And so it's very, very, very unique. But no wholesaler is sending emails out that are customized exclusively to the motivated seller. Now, this is pretty dang cool, right? And what we're going to do here is this looks like it's all set up perfectly. Now, we could tweak this a little more, right? We can bold this, unbold that, do this stuff here. Maybe if you want to get crazy, you can go here and you can bold it and then underline it. That's pretty cool too. We can bold this one and then italicize it and bold it. That's pretty cool too. You can also, if you just really want to get cute and fancy, you can go here and change the color to like, I don't know, green for money. That's cool too. I mean, definitely up to you which one you want to do. And then what we want to do is add an emoji in the beginning of this. So we're going to search green check emoji, copy that, throw that sucker into the front, and we're good to go. Now, for the to section, what we're going to do is do squiggly, and we're going to go back here to email. You see here it says recipient. Of course, we're going to copy that so we don't really mess that up. And we're going to do boom, squiggly. And pretty much that is all set, ready to go for us to go out here and get it done. Now, what I would do here is I'd probably change, let's actually change this to regular black, but we're going to give this a green background color. So I don't know why it's like that. So let's do text black. There we go. That actually looks pretty dang good. Okay, cool. So now that's all saved. It's connected to this mail merge because we use the development tool here. And all we're going to do here is press mail merge. Now, when you're first doing it, it's going to bring you over to something like this is not authorized. Just press advance on the bottom left. Go through it. Remember, Google made this, not me. But trust me, you can trust me, this works really well. Press mail merge and voila, let's pray that this works. Okay, it needs permission to run. So it's telling me Google hasn't verified this app. Well, bro, Google made this. Go to advance, only if you understand the risks. Yes, I do. And just press unsafe and press allow. And the scripts are going to run. Now, it wants to know what subject line in your draft should I be doing this in. So we're going to go back here and we're going to just copy this, copy, and we are going to paste it and we're going to press OK. And let's have the magic begin. On email sent, it's going to fill the information in when it gets sent in. Let's see here. The anticipation is killing me. Oh, wait, I forgot. You have to press it one more time. My bad. There we go. Okay, boom. Instantly email offer was sent. And let's see what it looks like. So as you see here, it's not working. Like, what's going on? It says your cash offers here, first name too. So it's like, what's happening? It's not doing the actual offer amount. Why is this? Because the algorithm suspected I'm giving offers. And I know that sounds crazy. So what we actually have to do here is I'm showing how this works. So we have to go back here and change one other thing. So we're gonna change the name of OC to Addy. I know that's actually insane. And then we're gonna go here and change property address to, I'm just gonna call it Triangle. Now, I know that sounds absolutely insane, but these algorithms are a little weird how it works. And what I want to do to make this even safer is I'm going to copy this text, all of the offers. Okay, I'm going to copy them. I'm also going to add a new sheet, paste that information, and paste values only. Then I'm just going to recopy it and repaste the values only in here. So it's not an algorithm, it's an actual number now. And that should help it out. So we're going to change the subject line and then make sure this is not an algorithm, it's actually a physical number. Just got to copy it, paste it as a value only, it should work. And what we're going to do is resend this right now. Let's go back here. Okay, we're going to change OC to Addy. I know that sounds stupid, but just trust me. Done. Okay, let's even get rid of all these formattings. We're just going to do squiggly squig. Okay, squiggly squiggly. for your place at Winthrop Main Avenue. Awesome. And then we're going to change this to here. Okay, awesome. Let's try this out one more time. Mail merge, send that out. Okay, we also have to change property address now to try. You'll thank me later on this. Okay, so let's try this out here. So now we go here to mail merge, send emails, send it out, and let's see how the script works. Alrighty. As you can see here, it worked. And I know that sounds crazy. Now, Firsty is the guy's first name. Obviously, I did that to be funny, but it'd be like your $103,997.85 cash offer is here, John, right? This is why it works so dang well. I know it's really goofy and weird why I'm changing the subject names here, but as you see, there's a method to my madness. And if you're sending millions of these emails out, trust me, I've done a lot of this testing. This is how you do it. And as you can see here, I'm offering $103,000 for your place at, and so let's play mail merge. Let's try this out and let's run the script here. So we go here and cha-ching, it now finally works. So there's a method to my madness. There's a reason why I'm being weird with the subject lines called Addy, try it. Guys, I've done a lot of testing and you're sending millions out. You want to do it the right way. And as you can see, the email has now finally done. The cool part is you just got to really set this up like only once and then should work for all the other ones. And what we did was send a cash offer email. So your $103,997.85 cash offer is here, John. If I'm John, I'm probably be like, oh, wow. And I have a number to call. Works really good. The thing is, it might be like, Zach, there's no way this is not going to work. What if I'm under spam? What if I'm under promotion? Well, let me show you something. These are all the emails under promotions right now. Like Men's Warehouse, Shein, Houdinki, Airbnb, Hilton Honors, Instagram, Agoda, Men's Warehouse, right? The thing about it is like, there's a reason why City Furniture is sending all these promotion emails and they go under promotion and spam. Do you think they do it just to lose money? Guys, it costs a lot of money to send emails. It almost costs like $1 to send 1,000 emails out. So why do you think City Furniture and Shein and all these companies are they doing it because they're just going to waste millions of dollars sending emails? Or do they do it because it actually works? Now, it's not 100% effective, but even to send 100,000 emails, you actually end up getting deals from that. And they actually end up making a positive return and make a ton of money doing it. And guess what? You're not going to be having one domain, right? Like City Furniture has their domain. You're gonna have multiple Gmails, so you're not gonna be even in promotions. You're gonna get a ton of inbound leads and a ton of wholesaling real estate deals. So guys, this is my EOG, my email offer generating system. And I'm telling you, there is two ways to do this. You can do the free way or the pay way, right? If you want the emails for free, cyber background checks, True People Search is great, or I'd probably just go to XLeads, get 1,000 free emails and the phone numbers, and then get a paid subscription, get 15 to 60,000 a month, and just start sending these emails out. Now, this is going to be a very, very stable part of my action plans for wholesaling real estate now. So you better get on the game and start getting after that, because it's better than calling. It's better than texting. Send the emails out instantly. Click a button and boom, they all get sent out for free. You can send as many as you dang want. You can do your whole local city if it's got like 200,000 people in it in a month. And there's sending these emails. I promise you, you're going to get deals without spending any money at all. And I'm telling you right now, and I am, checking the time, I'm checking everything, and I'm a man of my word. This is only going to get more saturated and more difficult in the coming years. As of now, this is really the only video on YouTube that's talking about how to do this on Gmail absolutely for free. I promise you, the copycats, people are going to start selling courses, and people are going to go crazy on this. If I'm giving you something in your hands, like this weapon really, where you could send millions of emails a year out for free, people are going to be selling $5,000, $10,000 courses on this, and then they're going to start doing it. Their people are going to spend $5,000 and actually commit to it because they spent the money, and now they're going to be your competition all saturated, and you're going to be crying to me, oh, everyone's emailing now. Well, no one's doing it right now, so go after it. This is your gold rush. No one's doing this. I'm giving you an opportunity right now. So if you want to try it out, go to freewholesaling.com, get my email offer generating course absolutely for free. Go to XLeads, get 1,000 free skip traces, those emails for free. And come on, let's go! Make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. This is Zach coming at you with a brand new marketing channel, and I'm excited to bring it out. Guys, thank you so much, and have a blessed one.